And we're live. So, seeing a lot of volatility here. Does seem like price wants to head down to yesterday's low. But first, on NQ, yesterday's low, looking at 2056. It's not that far away. But first, we have to reset our account. So we right click, edit account, reset. I don't want to clear the history. And I would just put yes. Okay, so the account's been reset. So again, we're looking for that move down to 2056. That's yesterday's low. Appears to be the very next level. Thing is, I don't have a setup. The current range on NQ is 246 points, which is pretty good. Pretty good range. Seen a lot of volume. I'll just take the short. Take the short. It's a bit late over here. We get to target on ES, not on NQ. We'll take off the ES trade. So we've got looking at around 60.75. Previous day's low was around 56, so I'm looking to get out at 60.75. Market's been held up a little bit here. Had strong volume on the first two candles of the day. So we had a buy up into yesterday after Fed Chair Powell. Today we're going lower, so we didn't see that follow through. Went as low as 69 there. Let's see. A lot more buying on ES. Hmm. So the previous day low is down at 56 on ES. It's not the kind of candle I'm looking for. It's a lot of volume. Let's see if we can take out the previous lows, sitting at 70. Put an alert out there at 69. Does seem like he wants to take out those. Got down to 70.50 on NQ. Again, once we get to target on NQ, closing out our ES position. Looking for that move down to 61 essentially. Come on. Just finding buyers around there. We took out those lows. Looking for price to come down towards that. So close this position because the target was hit over here. Picked up 38. This price is headed down towards the previous day's low. Over on ES, picked up 13.75. That trade, even though the lows were down here at 56, I was a bit concerned that we may see a bounce off the lows on NQ. So we took the trades off there. So we're starting a new month. That's all that. Okay. So we're seeing the selling here. Who knows? Maybe we'll go down to the 56 here on ES. What's the current range? Current range is 301. So there remains a possibility that we could have a fairly significant day. Maybe a 500. We're already up 301 points. Could have a 500 or even a 700 point day. We'll see. I haven't done a monthly recap. Let's see what gold is doing. Gold is up $29. It's rallied all day. Breaking through the previous day's high. What is that? That's more volume, right? Yep, more volume. So we closed below the previous day's low. Bit of a wick. Seeing continued selling here. Seems 20,000's on the cards. But you just never know. 315 points is the range so far. Gold is continuing its breakout to the upside. Above the previous day's high. Currently sits at 87.7. Seeing continued selling here. So we definitely had a catalyst of Fed Chair Powell overnight. In the late afternoon yesterday. So we had Fed Chair Powell just about here, about 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We've had the sell-off. Then we had the very big rally to the upside. More pronounced on ES. Had the sell-off. And we've had this rally to the upside. Very big rally. 64 points. So we threw 20,000. Continued buying there on gold. More high volume. Seems the Fed Chair Powell catalyst. You can see here on the daily chart. Fairly big move there to the downside. Seems I'm going to get a setup from the original strategy short on the close of this candle. Sometimes you have a bit of a two-way market. Question is, if we close back above the previous day's low, are we gonna V-shape reverse all the way back up to, say, the 200 period sitting at 250? Oh, wow. A lot of volume being conducted. About a minute to go. But the original strat is saying to look for shorts. So this is the overall P&L so far. Breakdown of P&L by instrument. Middle right hand side of the screen here. Got about 36 seconds to go. Sure. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. What a bad fill. Oh. 14 points. Goodness me. $158.25. 158. 158. 25. What? It's my own fault. 9:30. Oh, that's a horrible fill. I'm thinking whether I should get out and try to get back in. Because of the nature of the fill. Yeah, I'll try to get out and get back in. I'll try to get out and try to get back in. Okay, I've gotten out. Let's try to get back in at the right price. So I need price to get back up to that 44.75. Oh, come on, don't do that. Well, the target was down at 9:30. Fantastic. So 9:30. $158.25. 158. 158.25. $9.30. Okay. So this is a true setup of the original system. We'll see. The current range on NQ is 353 points. Of course, we've had price come back to the previous day's low, up at that 56. Of course, we could have a V-shaped reversal here. It remains a possibility. The true setup short problem I've got with that is got a previous day's low just sitting right there. She's going to be slightly problematic. You can see there, almost up to 100. $94, but it doesn't really matter. Currently testing the previous day's low here on NQ, not NQ, on ES. We're at 56, so there is a possibility that prices could find support here. If it does and it bounces, of course, that's not going to be great for this position I've currently got open. Let's have a look. Okay. Going to take that off. Going to take it off because we tested in previous days low on ES. You know what? It's not even a part of the plan. What are we doing? What are we doing? It's not part of the plan. I'll get back in. Plan is to hold the target, so I'll get back in if we get a bit of a bounce. Hold down to the 930s. Getting out early is a bit trading. Okay. 158.25. Keep the original target down there at the 130s. I am aware that there is a possibility of ES bouncing off the previous day's low. I am aware of that, but I'm going to stick with the original. Hold on a second, we don't do that, do we? We learn the lessons from the past. Yeah, I suppose we should just take it off. I'll just take it off. Oh, goodness me. Ah, goodness me. Moment I took it off, prices have gone down a further 20 points. The reason being is I'm just concerned about this previous day's low holding up. Look at that. Now we're down into the 66s. Goodness me. Goodness me. More high volume. Okay, let's see. Hold on a sec. Try to get back in where I got out. Probably won't get filled here. Price probably may come down to that 930 without me. Goodness me. Oh my word. Wow. See, we just hit that 130. Oh my word. Golly. Would have just hit that 930 right there. So that's what, 60 points left on the table? Let's have a look. Where did I get out? I believe at 90. Yeah, 60 points. So. There was 60 points left on the table. Those 60 points would have put us up to what, 173. We're about to get a signal on. Get a signal on ES. Current range 406. Did say today could be a big day on NQ. Could see a, we're saying, well, 500 or 700 point day. But problem we've got now is this is coming back up, retested the previous day's low. Good V shape off there, but we'll keep the order in, even though rules would probably state as a target was hit, should have cancelled the order. But I'm going to keep the order in for now. Just don't think there's enough momentum to take us up there. Seem to be stalling at 60. We'll see. We will see. About 38 seconds to go. 30 seconds to go before getting the signal here. to go short on ES. Okay. So short on ES. Looking for a move down to 23.75. 23.75. Oh, come on. It's gone all the way through again. Through that 30. Goodness me. Okay. Oh, where's the stop? 77. There we go. Look at this. Oh. $123.75. Let's see. 123.75. Goodness me. Come on. Come on. Goodness me, look at that. 70 points from where I last exited. Goodness me. So there's a risk here. There is a risk considering the fact that we've already hit the target, designated target down at 30. Let's see if we get triggered back in at 90. Seem to have got as high as 86. If we can get back in, original stop, original target. It's really frustrating if we don't get up there. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. High volume again. Currently over on ES, rejecting that previous day's low. We're down to 50 already on the NQ. Got as high as 86. Want to get in at 90 for the move down to the 30 to pick up those 60 points. And there we are, back down at 30 again. Goodness me. There we are, back down at 30. Got as high as 86. Goodness me. There we are through 30. So that was the goal, for it to get up to 90, come all the way back down. Trigger is seen short. Could have picked up those 60 points. Gotta be kidding me, making new lows. Oh my word. Golly. That. It's essentially done 100 points from these highs. It's done 100 points from these highs here. not triggered by 4 points, and not triggered by 4 points, and the market's just turned around. So I'm back, and see new lows being made on the day here on NQ. So from that 86, gone over 120 points to the downside. What's the current range on NQ? 465. We're seeing high volume across the board here. It's moved to the downside. It's been supported by quite a lot of volume. So there's a lot of people that are certainly interested in shorting this. There's definitely the opportunity for me to get back in with another strategy and pick up those 60 points. That option was available to me, but I wasn't willing to take that risk. Trying to stick with the original plan this month. Essentially, we're looking at 465 from the lows. So $465 from the lows. So we need 35. We need 35. Where would 35 take us? 60. So 831. So we got 831. I'm gonna go short. I'm gonna go short. I'll be honest, it's a bit of a FOMO trade. Being completely honest. So the low of day sitting at 66 and my target is down at 63.50. So current range is 465. I think we'd go down to, I'm thinking we're going to have a 500 point day to the downside. There's absolutely no guarantees that will happen. Which should be a move down to the 831s or so. So that's what I've shorted on this rally to the upside. Again, this is FOMO because the original entry was supposed to be back at 90. with a target down at the 830s, but now I've shorted the 924, so it should have been shorting at the 990s, target down at 930s, but I've now re-entered short at 924. So what I think I'll do here is use ES as a guide. We get to stop out on ES, closing manually the NQ position. Zero guarantees that we'll go down 500 points today. So yeah, the original entry was up at 90, but just felt FOMO. So there's the original entry position that I couldn't have waited for because I was impatient. Well, I could have waited for it, but I was somewhat impatient. Up at 90. After seeing this rally, decide to enter short. So we'll see. Looking at a market that's already sold off, essentially from the highs, 400 points. I just need this to take another leg down. ES, on the other hand, is looking very problematic. Broke below the previous day's low. We've held up quite a bit. Now it seems we're about to close above the previous day's low after rejecting it and selling down. Seeing dips being bought here. Only kind of saving grace at the moment is the wick here. Once we get above the previous day's low, which is this red line, wick again, seeing a wick develop again. It's the only kind of saving grace at the moment. But once these buyers are taken out, then look out. I'm going to add a YM short. 508 is a stop. .206 is a target. I'm gonna add RTY as well. $196.6. 196. 96 points. 24.6. Mm. So decided to add the RTY because it would have been a better entry than the original. And same scenario with the YM. Both seem to be, both are not going to work, it appears. Most important instrument for me is this NQ. Because it was the formal risk that I took on it. So I'll be very happy if I can get to target on it. Very happy. What adjustments do I need to make? It's 20 points. I want to see a next leg down on ES, but it's just hanging around at the moment. Again, it's rejected the previous day's low, but I need it to break away. Decided to take trades on RTY and YM, pretty much due to the high volume that we've seen today across ES and NQ. So I'm hoping that the increased participation would mean that we get better conditions for RTY and YM trades today. Although YM's seems a little bit difficult. This sort of action is not what I want to see for a short. It's almost retraced a bit too much to the upside, but we'll see. Hoping that we can see a move towards the lows here on NQ. We only need to break the lows by a small amount. The previous lows are sitting at 66.25. I've got an order sitting out there at 63.50. So about 3 points below the lows. Hoping that we can break it to new lows and essentially get to my target. But we'll see. Anything can happen. We can come into this area with the wicks sitting around at 900. Between that 900 and that 60 and see buying come into the market. So that remains a possibility. I'm going to try to stay a bit more patient than I was up here. So a good move down there. I'd like to see it sustain. Break that 79.50 that we just put in. That's broke it. We go down to 78. Put an alert out there at the previous low at 66. Let's see. Is that 66.25? I've just put an alert around 66. Oh, come on, don't do this. Don't need the buyers to come back in here. Really don't. I can pick up the 60, 60, 50 here. Pick up these points. I'll be less concerned about ES, RTY, and YM in terms of the outcomes over there. Back up at 84 at the moment. I have to gain all the way down to 73.25. Down to 73. One alert out there at 72.25. Let's see if we can get picked up. Hoping the buyers aren't around here to drive the market higher. Seeing selling reverse somewhat the up move on gold. Hoping that's market reflective. We see more selling over here. Seeing the selling. Okay. Broke through that 72, down 71, 68. Target filled right there. Good work. So we picked up our 67.50. Fantastic. Realized 173. ES. Looking for that move down to that 23.75. Looking for a move down to the 226 on YM. Not sure if we're going to do that. RTY looking for that move down to the 196.6. Seems the RTY may get to its target first here. Hold on, let's have a look where this. It's 23.75, is that right? 23.75 is correct. Seeing good selling across the board there. Made new lows on the day. Let's see what the range is on NQ. Current range 492.50. Almost 500 points in the day. More selling there. So definitely over more 500 points, I think. No, still 592.75. Okay, new candle. Let's see. New candle. High volume candle. And RTY, YM. Thinking about break even across these two. Especially as they're not my favorite instruments. Wouldn't be part of the plan, but they're not part of my instruments, so break even. Break even. Put in break even on RTY and YM because they're not my favorite instruments. I'm leaving ES as it is. Probably should. Could do break even on ES as well. It's not part of the plan though. Break even on ES is not a part of the plan. But essentially I'm up 173. 238 unrealized. Hoping that the high volume we've seen on this candle follows through down towards targets. Had a high volume into the lows, so why would it not continue? I'm going to trail to break even here on ES. So I'm at break even across all the positions I've currently got open. On RTY, YM. Course slippage could be a factor. We've had a high volume candle. Currently 245. We've had a high volume candle break to new lows. So this could reverse of the high volume, but I'm hoping the high volume sees follow through to the downside. RTY. Seeing quite a lot of buying come in there on gold on that move down to the VWAP. Hoping that's not reflective. Seeing some buying interest on it in Q a little bit here. Again, hoping that's not reflective. Want to see follow through. About a minute left. Not really seeing follow through at the moment. Just had the high volume candle. And the very next candle here is just not following through. Are there no buyers left in this market? No sellers, sorry. About a minute to go. Sellers seem to be struggling to drive to new lows. There we go, some new lows. That's what we're looking for. It's just no follow through. I don't want to strangle the trades, but at the same time, I don't want to leave too much profit on the table. I'm going to trail my stops down. We may see a bounce here and eventually get to my target, but I'm at the point where thinking of walking away with the profits I currently have. So we had the large volume candle on ES and NQ. The very next candle couldn't really follow through. So I'll trail down a bit more aggressively. Actually close bullish here. So looking for that fall out of bed, heavy volume selling. Like I said, we made new lows on the day on ES and NQ. It's not reflected on RTY and YM. YM's not made a new low on the day yet. Neither has RTY. RTY seems like the candidate to get to target, but anything can happen. What's just happened there? So we've definitely got over 500 points on the day. Let's have a look. Over 500 points on the day on NQ. Still being held up here. I'm trying to be patient. I'm really trying to be patient here. In reality, I shouldn't be trailing my stop, but I'll be honest, I'm watching my P now. YM's being bought up. NQ's making new lows on the day. So too ES. RTY is not following through just yet. YM seeing buying. Go seeing more selling there on ES. Seems to be being held up here. More buying coming in on YM. You know what? Seriously thinking about closing out all these positions. You know, I'll just leave them for now. Definitely see a bounce here. Now let's see. It's coming back. Let's get out. Let's get out. Just flattened everything. Just flattened everything. Okay, it's not part of the plan, but didn't really see the follow through. Still being held a little bit here. Wanted to see more volume come in. Well, let's see. Original target on in is 23.75. That's the original target on ES. We've just exited now for 34.375. RTY, we're looking at a move down to that 96.6. 96.6. Again's come close, but we've just exited for 19.750. And YM, see, it would have been taken out there, but got 13 there. And the original target was down at, no, don't need that. Let's see. Original target was down there at 226. It's all the way down there at 226. So the trail stop would have been hit there on definitely on YM. Not sure. Probably would have been hit on ES as well. But as tempting as this is to get up to the 240s here. It's 4:21. Let's see. It is currently 11:21 Eastern Standard Time. We are up 239. Of course, a day like this probably should stay engaged and continue to trade. Wait for re-entry shorts. But I'm going to call it there. I'm going to call it there, right? So, with that said, I'm going to call it here. I could possibly wait for re-entry shorts, but after all the difficulty I've had over the past couple of weeks, psychologically, I'm just going to walk away with a bit of respite I'm being given here on this market. So I'd like to say thanks for watching. Good luck trading. Have a great day.